And good afternoon from the Lake Placid Olympic Center on the USA Rink, where the Buffalo State Bengals and the Brockport Golden Eagles are set to play their second game of the first annual Paul Smith's Burning Leaves Tournament. Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for joining us here on Nickel City Hockey Network. I'm Sean McHugh, alongside color commentator and producer Ryan Tantillo, camera operator Jeff Jezerowski, live from the 412 Communications broadcast booth. 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media solutions. Once again, we're here for the Burning Leaves Tournament hosted by Paul Smith's College, and we have the consolation game between the Buffalo State Bengals and the Brockport Golden Eagles. The Bengals losing 6-5 in a back-and-forth affair to the Kutztown Golden Bears, who will play later tonight at 7:30. Brockport ran into a monster and lost 4-0 to the Embry-Riddle Eagles, not despite some good play by the Eagles, but just got beat by a better team on that night, and Brockport looking to bounce back against a team they are very familiar with. Ryan, before we get started and head down to the ice for intros and anthems, what are your thoughts on this game?
Well, I think this is a great opportunity. Both of these teams, they played their first games of the season yesterday. Now they're getting their first taste of the UNYCHL. You know, two teams that are going to be very familiar with each other. So I'm excited to see who gets the thing started, who gets their UNYCHL season started off on the right foot tonight. We'll talk a little bit more about that before the puck drop, but for now we'll head down to the ice for lineups and anthems.
Today's game is the sixth game of the Burning Leaves Tournament. It is the Gold Division consolation game between the visiting Buffalo State Bengals and the home team, the Brockport Golden Eagles. Introducing today's starting lineups, first for Buffalo State. Starting on defense, number 2, Ryan Marasciello. On defense, number 22, Kevin Monahan. Starting at forward, number 16, Ryan Miller. At forward, number 45, Jack Campbell. At forward, number 7, Ian Worth. And starting at goal, number 31, Jack Howard. The Buffalo State coaches are Tim Turner, Aaron Michael, and Joseph Ortempio. And now the starting lineup for Brockport. Starting on defense, number 7, Frank Stewart. On defense, number 17, Cole Newman. Starting at forward, number 8, Dylan Clark. At forward, number 9, Michael Holding. At forward, number 16, Tyler Eberhardt. And starting at goal, number 20, Dylan Murphy. Brockport's coach is Ethan Breton. Your officiating crew for today's game, referees Evan Knox and Ricky Tino, the linesman Joe Rule. There will be no anthem today. Let's play some hockey.
And welcome back to the 412 Communications broadcast booth as we are just about ready for face-off. Before we get started, we would like to acknowledge our sponsors, as support for Buffalo State Club Hockey is brought to you by Ivy Lee Pharmacy, a locally owned neighborhood pharmacy for over 60 years, covering immunizations, as well as CBD products, home health care, and other pharmacy essential, located at 2446 Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore, New York, or at ivyleepharmacy.com. By Envious Gameware, the official uniform provider of the Buffalo State College Club Hockey team, and by Colvin Cleaners for dry cleaning, wash and fold, tailoring, and more. Colvin Cleaners is who the Bengals trust to keep their uniforms the sharpest in the league. Visit them at colvincleaners.com or visit them at their Elmwood Avenue location in Kenmore. All right, Ryan, we're just about to get started on the game here. Again, these are two teams that came off some pretty tough losses in their first game here in the Burning Leaves Tournament, looking for some redemption, and I expect there to be a little bit of chippiness and a little bit of passion here, as these two teams are very familiar with each other.
Absolutely, two teams from Western New York. We talked about the UNYCHL connection there. I'm sure they're going to be eager to take on the other.
And we are underway as the Bengals look to get the puck started. As the puck is sent down into the zone, the Brockport defenseman will shoot the puck around, and the puck will leave the zone. And right off the bat, we are going to have an icing, as the puck was fired around the boards just a little too hard, and we're going to get a face-off in the Golden Eagles' defensive zone.
And yesterday, we talked about tough losses, I think specifically for Buffalo State. They fell behind to Kutztown, came back, fell behind again, came back again. That was a game that would have been so sweet for them if they won it. They did almost everything that they wanted to do in the comeback effort. So I think they want a little bit of redemption here today.
Michael Holding and Colby Lawrence in a race for the puck right there, where the puck is picked up there by Jack Campbell. Campbell looking to wind it up here. He sends it up to Ryan Miller, who making his return to the lineup yesterday after missing the entire season with a hip injury last year. Puck is steered behind the boards as Campbell in pursuit right there as Dylan Clark sends it up the wall, but it's held in there by Colby Lawrence. Bounces off the shin pad of Jack Campbell, and Brockport looking to counter, but Lawrence just sends one right back in past the goaltender. Brockport defenseman overskates the puck right there. He's got a forechecker, Glasgow, on him. Does a nice job of getting away from 3 checkers, and he's going to skate through the neutral zone and dumps it in, and he will head off for a change. Damian Ish going to the corner here with John Bunk. John Glasgow's going to pick the puck up at the corner. He's just going to scoop one out through the neutral zone as Luke Stotz was in pursuit of Kyle Orr. Sent through the middle right there where Damian Ish is going to pick up the puck. He's got some pressure on him, reverses it out into the neutral zone, where Brockport will send the puck down, where Owen Gang will pick up the puck in the far corner. Owen Gang sends the puck. Ish has a little bit of trouble, gathers it right there, and sends the puck up to Jake Allen. Good pass through the neutral zone. Here comes Luke Stotz. He's got a 2-on-1 with Glasgow. Stotz moving in, takes the snapshot, hits a leg. Glasgow looking to feed the puck to the front of the net right there as Brockport's going to come out of there with the puck. Looking to skate through the neutral zone right there is Trey Eberhardt. And Eberhardt sends the puck into the zone, and they're offsides, and the Bengals will retrieve the puck with Owen Gang. Owen Gang sends one through the neutral zone for John Glasgow. Glasgow's got some room right here. Glasgow splits 2 forwards, going 1 with the D. Good back check right there by John Bunk, and Glasgow is forced to send the puck down low. Luke Stotz in pursuit on the forecheck right there, but Tony Robinson and Luke Stotz go to the boards together. Brockport's going to send the puck up. Nice little play right there, but a good back check right there by Nolan Mitchell as Brockport looked like they were looking to hit the line with speed. Stanishewski up to the neutral zone through Luke Stotz. Luke Stotz pivots and looks to create some room for himself. He gets taken down right there, no penalty, and we're going to play on here. Nolan Mitchell sends one across over to Vincent Zach. Vincent Zach curl and drag, shoots off a leg. High floater there, goaltender. Today's starting goaltender for Brockport, Dylan Murphy. Had to be real careful with that as that puck was floating in the air, and he grabs it for a face-off, and we are going to have a whistle.
And Sean, you've already called the name Luke Stotz a few times tonight. He was huge last night for Buffalo State in that comeback effort, and I expect more of the same from him in this game, and we've already seen him pretty active around the puck so far.
Nolan Mitchell leaning in to take the face-off here, and it's one back by Brockport to Mason Strasburg, sends it through the neutral zone. Brockport has 2 guys in pursuit right there. The starting goaltender, Jack Howard, steers it behind the boards, doesn't get all the way around. That actually might have helped him out. It gave the back checkers a second to get back into the zone. First shot of the game, they're saved there by Jack Howard. Howard's fighting the puck in front of the net, and he will cover it. Goaltender Jack Howard making his first start as a Buffalo State Bengal, the newcomer from the Atlanta, Georgia area, passes his first test in a Buffalo State Bengals uniform.
Yeah, and they had a little bit of trouble in net last night with A.J. White, so a second goaltender out here seeing what they have on the roster.
Absolutely, definitely good to see the number 2 goaltender getting a start here in Game 2. Face-off is pushed ahead there, and Buffalo State will go through. Here's Caden Mendick. Mendick sends a puck in deep, and he and Vincent Zach are going to head in down low on the forecheck as Strasburg tips the puck up high as Brockport will look to clear, but it's kept in there by Colby Lawrence. Brockport sending through to Aiden Bolam. Bolam looking to go through with Monahan all over him. Shot right on, save there by Jack Howard. Puck through the slot right there. Buffalo State was under some duress right there. The puck is just cleared out of the slot. That's going to go the length of the ice, and we are going to have an icing.
And I think if we talk about Brockport a little bit, last night their loss to Embry-Riddle 4-0, they really kind of ran into a buzzsaw. But I don't think Brockport looked awful. I mean, they had a lot of good flashes in that game. They kept up with Embry-Riddle in a lot of areas. The shots were relatively even. I think goaltending was probably one of the bigger issues there. And just the fact that Embry-Riddle is an established team and this Brockport team is still developing.
Buffalo State not able to get the puck out of the zone here, but they will gather here as Caden Mendick will send it into the neutral zone, but it's sent right back down low by Brockport as Colby Lawrence will have to pick up the puck in his own zone. Lawrence deals with some forecheckers right there as Brockport comes out of the corner, and a save there by Jack Howard. And again, it's Jack Howard kind of sprawling around there, but again, making the save and keeping it 0-0 as Brockport seems to be the early aggressor today.
And Howard's really been moving around a lot, I've noticed, in that crease. He came out of his net a couple of possessions ago, to play the puck with his stick. And then the last couple of shots on goal, he's been very, he's taken up a lot of space, physically, and also, the amount of ground he's covering.
Yeah, Howard, in the first 3 minutes of this game, he has looked strong in the net. He's been asked to make a couple saves here, as the Bengals will look to lean in, as Michael Holding and Nolan Mitchell will lean in to take this face-off. Face-off tied up in the dot right here, kind of stuck between some skates right here, heads to the point, and there's going to be a quick shot by the defense, and they score! The former Bengal Newman with a shot from the point, and that finds its way into the net, and Brockport takes a 1-0 lead.
And, really not the most, impressive shot there, just the fact that it was, I think, from kind of a long distance. There were some bodies in front.
Goaltender doesn't even fist bump him either.
Howard never really saw that one very cleanly, kind of just in a good spot. Like, a well-played shot, I would say, but, nothing, like, you don't take that, I think, expecting to score very often. So very good lucky break for Brockport early.
Owen Gang sends the puck in down low where it's picked up there by the goaltender, Dylan Murphy. Right out in front of the net, and a blocker save there by Murphy. Buffalo State looking to answer right away. Brendan O'Donnell sends it down low where the puck is picked up there as Mark Hager and Steve White makes his return to the Buffalo State lineup, number 44 in gray. Brockport sending the puck through the neutral zone as they're looking to head in there as Ish does a nice job defending off his man. Another quick shot from Brockport and a save there by the chest of Jack Howard.
And this is reminiscent of last night for Buffalo State, falling behind early in the first period to Kutztown. And I don't think it really rattled them that much at all. And that was a multiple goal deficit. So, 1-0 to Brockport should not faze Buffalo State at all.
No, but they got to get going here right there. And another one finds its way in. Speaking of reminiscent, 2 goals in quick succession. And Brockport's up 2-0 in the first 4 minutes of the game.
I think that's what they call the announcer's jinx. Another one that just, you hate to allow those so early in the game. It's not like Brockport's setting up their offense and doing anything outstanding. They're just kind of moving the puck, sending pucks on net, and Howard is having trouble picking them up.
Yeah, that was number 10, Tony Robinson, the right winger. Johnny on the spot right there for the tip-in, and just like that, Brockport just pounces out to a 2-0 lead. Brockport carrying the puck in over the zone, and now they're just starting to shoot the puck right now. They're in that mode as the puck is sent all the way out into the Brockport end. Kyle Orr goes D-to-D, and the puck is sent through the neutral zone and chipped low into the Buffalo State defensive zone, where the puck is picked up there by Magnus Indridson. Jake Allen sends the puck up the boards right there. Puck is chipped ahead now, and here come the Bengals. Here's Jake Allen. Allen gets by one, and Allen gains the blue line. Allen looking to go through a defenseman, gets the puck knocked off, but he finds it into the corner. Puck sitting in the slot right there, and it's cleared all the way down. No contact made there by Magnus Indridson, and we're not going to get an icing right there. Indridson's got Malley all over him, but he's able to get the puck to the blue line. And the Brockport keeps it in, looking to go backdoor. Nobody's home there for Buffalo State, and the puck is chipped back in down low by the Golden Eagles. Puck is sent to the blue line here. Sent down low by Brockport, and the Bengals again trying to chip the puck out, but the Golden Eagles are doing a really nice job of playing D-to-D, high to low. Right out in front of the net right there, and almost a 3-0 lead right there, but the pass was just too far ahead, and Brockport will gather on their own end. Stanishewski sends the puck. That's going to work. Jake Allen's got to step on the D. Jake Allen, one nice move. He's got Stoats with him. Allen fires and shoots, and a big save right there by Dylan Murphy. Jake Allen showing off the hands, the newcomer from Erie Community College last year. The Bengals had plenty of trouble with him last season. Good to see him in the lineup here, and he creates the first high-danger scoring chance for the Bengals.
Yeah, and just the second shot of the game on net for Buffalo State there. Great look, great move to go through the defender's legs, get into the slot for a high-quality look.
Campbell, good job on the forecheck right there. Tries to get it to the point, but that pass is intercepted by Tabor Monks. And here comes Brockport again. Here's Aiden Bolam. Bolam looks to get around Monahan. Quick slap shot there up high, and a save there by Jack Howard. That'll wake you up right there. Hard slapper from the top of the dot, shoulder save by the goaltender, and we're going to get a face-off.
And the Brockport offense working very quickly into the zone and not wasting time letting the shots rip, just bombarding the Buffalo State net already with 8 shots on goal, and 2 of them have found the back of the net in the first 6 minutes.
Yeah, Buffalo State had a bit of an offensive showing right there. It was kind of one and done. We're going to see if they can get more as Ian Worth leans in to take this face-off for the Bengals. Face-off is tied up, and the puck is shot over the net as Campbell in pursuit with the puck on the boards. He's going to get it sent up to Ryan Miller, and they can move if they got some numbers here. Miller having a little trouble handling the puck, and Brockport will recover. Puck is chipped around, and here comes Miller. Miller looks to throw one in front, but nobody home right there. Ian Worth in pursuit with Frank Suter. Frank Suter pivots and goes behind his own net and sends the puck up, and Aiden Bolam has a little bit of trouble with this one. Puck is shot there by Miller, and it's held by Brockport, and Brockport looking to break out. Here's Tabor Monks with a hard shot and a blocker save right there by Jack Howard. Puck is chipped up again to Campbell. Here's Ian Worth. Drops it back to Campbell. They were not quite on the same page right there, but Ryan Miller in pursuit on the forecheck, looking to send in front to Monahan with a shot, and a save there by the goaltender Dylan Murphy.
And he had Worth streaking in for that rebound, just couldn't settle it.
I mean, Buffalo State hasn't had a lot of shots, but the 3 they put on net have been high-quality scoring chances, and the goaltender, Dylan Murphy, is up to the task each time, and we're going to have a face-off here.
I like those looks for Buffalo State, just the ability to, just rip it on net, and this is a goaltender that really hasn't seen a ton of time.
What do we got?
Buffalo State penalty door is open.
Yeah, we're going to have a Buffalo State penalty. I can't tell if it's either too many men or if Caden Mendick caused an infraction right here. But either way, not exactly what you want if you're Buffalo State, going shorthanded now after falling down 0-2 quickly. And
it's interesting for Brockport, the way that they're responding early in this game because they got shut out last night. Now already 2 goals in the first half of this first period. Just a completely different showing than what we saw last night. They're awake. They're trying to get this thing going after a tough loss.
Puck held in by Brockport as they're going to look toward the power play. Quick point shot way over the net right there. And the Bengals are going to look to clear, but the puck is sent right back in. And now Owen Gang will send it. That's a high stick right there. They said it was good, and the puck was still chipped out anyway, so we're still going to get a face-off down low in the Buffalo State end.
And it's going to be crucial for Buffalo State on this that they clear the puck, obviously, get the pressure and the zone time away from them. Even at full strength, Brockport's doing a nice job of controlling time of possession and zone time. So in this power play, with the extra room, you can't allow them to set up and pass too easily, and there's a great example of getting in the lanes.
Brockport doing a really nice job of keeping possession. We got bodies going down for the Bengals as Brockport will keep the puck in. Puck is held right there by Eberhardt. Eberhardt sends it down low just a hair too far from McCarthy, but it's picked up right there by Michael Holding. Shot from the point is blocked right there. McCarthy picks up the puck on the dot. McCarthy holds, takes a shot, and Monahan blocks it, doesn't know where it is, and McCarthy picks it right back up. Eberhardt from the point. Low shot deflection and a pad save there by Jack Howard. And then Monahan with a nice job to clear it, and a good stick right there by Dante Coelho as he knocks it down out of the air so the puck doesn't go the length of the ice. This one hits the ceiling, and we're going to have another face-off, but that's going to be a neutral zone draw coming out of the Buffalo State defensive end.
And that's great for Buffalo State, slowing things down. And, you'd like if you can get the puck into the offensive zone, but at least it's away from the front of your net and your goaltender and giving him a little bit of extra breathing room. 49 seconds to go still on this kill, this penalty.
Brockport's going to have the puck there as Frank Suter goes D to his D partner. Brockport defenseman gets laid out there by Ryan Miller. What a hit by the Buffalo State forward, and now he heads in on the forecheck.
Great effort there, forechecking, using the body.
Puck's picked up there by Jake Allen. Allen avoids a hit from the Brockport defenseman, and he's going to pick up the puck behind his own net. Brockport looking to skate the puck out of the zone as they're going to get a free zone entry. Long, quick shot on net. Zero difficulty with that, and the Bengals will just send the puck out, and they will kill more time on this penalty.
And I don't love that long shot from neutral ice on the power play there to enter the zone. I think there's better strategy.
No, that's not the play at all. You're supposed to dump it in right there, but it was put on net. Puck is chipped in right there.
Back to even strength.
Back to even strength right here is Vincent Zach takes it. Caden Mendick absolutely blows his man Tony Robinson up right there.
Right out of the box.
What a play by Mendick. Something got into him right there as he lays a bone-crushing hit on Tony Robinson. Well, Buffalo State's looking to respond to some physical play right here, and that seems to be working, and here comes Caden Mendick. Mendick sends the puck up to Vincent Zach. Vincent Zach stops. Vincent Zach lays a reverse hit on the defenseman again. He's having a lovely shift getting dropped on this one. Owen Gang goes D to D, and the puck is sent through the middle to Mendick. Mendick chips it ahead right there. Allen picks it up to Caden Mendick. Mendick in front of the net. Can't hold on to it just as the puck was heading towards the net. Buffalo State's got some jump after killing that penalty as Mendick was an inch away from a glorious scoring chance.
And a great pass by Allen there, and then also a nice save by Murphy to stay on top of that puck. And it was still kind of bobbling around, but the momentum of Mendick streaking through that slot took the post or the net off the post.
That might have been Caden Mendick's best shift in a long time. Comes out of the box, lays a hit, then creates a scoring chance. You'd love to see more of that from number 6.
And Buffalo State set up here in the offensive zone with the draw.
Owen Gang gets one on net, tip just wide. Jack Campbell on the forecheck does a nice job. And Ian Worth reads the pass nicely, just doesn't control it, but Ian Worth dogged it on the forecheck right there, as is Ryan Miller. Puck is sent to the line right there. Oh, good play by Campbell. Campbell walks, looks for the pass right there, and a good sprawling play right there by the defenseman. I believe that was, yes, number 18, C.J. Mason laying out to block that pass.
And an unselfish play to look for the pass there, but I would have liked the shot.
We got icing here as the Bengals were just a bit ahead of that pass here, and we're going to have a face-off in the Bengals defensive zone, but the Bengals seem to be coming to life a little bit right here.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely coming to life. I mean, their offense has certainly picked it up after that first couple of minutes, that slow start, and I think the forecheck is really getting it done, and the physicality, I think they have that advantage over Brockport right now.
Puck is sent out to center ice, where it's picked up there by Kyle Orr. Orr sends it back in where Damian Ish will pick up the puck, and he will go D to D to Owen Gang. Gang chips the puck up to Ryan Miller. Ryan Miller loses the puck, but he chips it back to his defenseman, and Owen Gang will send it back to Damian Ish, looking for Ian Worth right there, and the puck is sent all the way in, and we will have an icing, and the Bengals will get an offensive zone draw coming up.
And in a lot of the games that we've seen, not the most recent game this morning, but in a lot of these games here at this Lake Placid Burning Leaves tournament, we've seen a high pace of action, very few stoppages, and a lot of offense. And this game is fitting right into that mold so far.
Bengals looking to play right here as Ryan Miller loses the puck on the forecheck right here. Long pass ahead, and it's sent down low, and the Bengals are going to retreat. Do we have icing? Yes, we do, and the Bengals will get another offensive zone faceoff, and you're starting to see some heavy legs here for Brockport as this group has been out there for a while.
Mm-hmm. And also, you got to think about the fact that Brockport played in the last game of the day yesterday, late at night.
Late.
They didn't get off the ice until after 10 o'clock, and now, 15 hours later, you're getting ready to play again, and it's not easy.
Quick shot there by Jack Campbell, and a good defensive play right there by C.J. Mason to get a stick on that, and the puck will go out of play. And you can see the Brockport line of 5 could not get off the ice fast enough as they were tired, and they will take that whistle, and we're going to have a wholesale change here.
And finally, for Brockport, that line was on the ice for a long time, and Buffalo State's been putting the pressure on the last few minutes. You got to start tilting the ice back the other way.
Bengals looking to start a forecheck right here, but Brockport looks to break it out right here as Trey Eberhardt is skating right through everybody, but Brendan O'Donnell catches him, and then Colby Lawrence, and then Ryan Marciello throws a hit right here, and we've got a penalty coming up. I believe it's going to the Bengals.
And another penalty against Buffalo State. You can't be having that. It hasn't been a game where they felt it very much in control. If they do, in fact, call it, doesn't look like it. Offsides?
Oh, you know what? The official called offsides, but I saw his arm go up. Forgive me, when you see an orange stripe in the air, you immediately assume penalty, but there was nothing there as O'Donnell will send the puck in. O'Donnell sends the puck down low as Steve White in on the forecheck with Mark Hager. But Brockport's going to be the one to break it out here as John Bunk leads the rush, and he sends the puck up to Tony Robinson. That puck is sent down low, and we are going to have icing here. So few icings have been popping up and down this first period after a bit of a run by Buffalo State.
And Brockport having trouble, moving through the neutral zone. You're seeing these breakouts where they have kind of some time and space, and they're trying these longer stretch passes and not unable to complete them, and the pucks end up icing.
Forecheck there by the Bengals as Stanishewski will take a long shot, steered away right there by Dylan Murphy. Brendan O'Donnell keeping the puck down low, looking for Hager in front. Hager doing a great job battling with Kyle Orr in front of the net. Hager getting into the dirty area. A little physical play right there by number 27 in gray. Hager down low looking for a scoring chance. Puck is held in there by Magnus Indridsson. Indridsson puts one on net. Hager chipping away at it. And a great save right there by the goaltender Dylan Murphy. Mark Hager getting down low and into the dirty areas, into the corner, creating a scoring chance and some pressure on the forecheck. That is something I know the Buffalo State coaching staff loves to see from number 27. He might earn another shift after that one because that was a really good shift by that line.
And that time I think Murphy was actually screened a little bit by his own defender or in front of him. He was a little late reacting to get down on that puck, but still able to make the save.
Glasgow with a headhunter of a one-timer. That looked oddly similar to his first goal yesterday. Shot just over the post right there. Good breakout play right there by Brockport. But Damian Ish in good position right there, picks up the puck, and he's going to head back into his own end. Ish wings the puck around, and it's going to be picked up there by the Bengals. Jake Allen, little too handsy with the puck right there, and it gets lost in his own end, and Brockport will gain possession. Puck is sent right back there to Kyle Orr, but Kyle Orr loses it. Defenseman down 3-on-1. Stotz, Allen, and Glasgow. Stotz drops it to Allen, to Glasgow, and the puck rolls, and they don't catch a shot. That is just terribly unfortunate for Buffalo State. As those are puck sent in front of the net, saved there again by Murphy. Good to see this line not quitting after a missed opportunity. I got to tell you, when Jake Allen gets one, he's going to get 10. Allen winds and fires, and he puts it just wide of the net. Owen Gang does a nice job of keeping the puck in down low. Glasgow, backhand shot off the defenseman, right on, and a save there made by Murphy. Allen backpedals off a skate, but is kept in there by Glasgow again, and a great block, and Brockport's breaking out with numbers. Dylan Clark leading the rush. He's got Jake Allen on him. Dylan Clark on his backhand, saved by Howard. Puck's loose in front of the net. It's still loose, and somehow Damian Ish with a great heads-up play gets the puck from the goal line to get a whistle right there. Something's happening. The ref is pointing into the box. I wonder what's going on here. This could be the break Buffalo State needs.
And that
the refs are
offensive
calling
possession
this.
for Buffalo State was outstanding.
They got Owen Gang. What? Wait a minute. Is Buffalo State the only team getting a penalty here?
Looks like it.
But Owen Gang, okay.
The ref signaled a cross-check there.
Okay. Owen Gang ended up on the ice, so I don't know how. Okay. I don't understand that at all.
I had a bit of trouble seeing that there were so many players on the ice, so much of a.
I saw the guy
during
who
the
ended
play
up on
as
his
well
back
as
is the one who's
after.
in the penalty box, so I need someone to explain that to me a little better, but okay. Glasgow wins the drawback, and Colby Lawrence is just going to launch it the length of the ice right there as Buffalo State gets this penalty kill started the right way. Kind of a little lax on the back check right there, but a really good physical play, and the Golden Eagles with Dante Coelho will lead the breakout into the power play. Pass set in the front, but a good block right there by Colby Lawrence. Hand pass by the Golden Eagles, and this puck will come out of the zone.
That I was a little confused about. It looked like he kind of just settled that one down, but the official calling that. And that's what he was kind of arguing for. He's like, I just, took the puck and set it down to use it, but I believe the rule is that you have to be the first person to touch it.
Yep, typically that is the rule as I understand it, and we are good to go as the puck is sent back and forth as Brockport will look to begin on the power play as Sean McCarthy will go down the wall and he will whip it around where it's going to be picked up there by Michael Holding. Holding on the half wall, chips it by John Glasgow and then steps into the middle, sends it over to McCarthy. McCarthy holds it there to Eberhardt. Eberhardt, backdoor pass. Ooh, they flubbed it right there, but luckily Jack Howard was also in position to get over to his post. Brockport again looking to set up right there as they're going to hold the puck in on the point. Sends the puck across to Eberhardt. Eberhardt again looks to shoot it here. This one's blocked, and Buffalo State looking to hit the line with speed. Here comes John Glasgow. He overskates the puck, and Eberhardt's going to pick the puck up, and he's going to gain the line. Eberhardt walks in, takes a shot, fires it wide of the glove side post, and McCarthy's going to gather the puck on the half wall, and Brockport will go to work on their power play. McCarthy down low, sends it into the corner. Allen didn't look like he was sure where that puck was, and now Eberhardt's going to pick up the puck here. Now the puck is held by Coelho, and a good block right there by John Glasgow. Monahan getting to work in the corner. He goes down here. No call on that play, and we're going to continue. Monahan again, great job on the pressure on the puck. Glasgow in there as well. Monahan comes out of there with the puck. He looks to flip it out, hits a leg. Puck goes to the front of the net, and they score. A turnover down low on the penalty kill. Brockport gets one handed to them in front of the net, and just like that, just like yesterday, it is 3-0 Brockport as Sean McCarthy gets the goal to extend the lead.
And just like yesterday, like you said, 3-0 early in the game against Buffalo State. And right there, I mean, that goal was all effort for Brockport. Relentless effort to continue fighting for possession down low, and then you throw the puck in front and hope you get a high-quality shot on goal, which you do there. And all of a sudden it's 3-0, and Brockport's in the driver's seat after getting shut out last night.
Bengals looking to respond here, but again, there's all kinds of havoc being wreaked in their slot right here, and they just cannot seem to get possession of the puck. Brockport again looking to set up shot right now. Puck is sent by the defenseman, and it's saved there by Jack Howard, and here comes Nolan Mitchell. Nolan Mitchell will gain the line, and he'll send it in deep. Vincent Zach in possession. He'll reverse hit the defenseman right there, and Nolan Mitchell will pick up the puck. Puck comes out of the line, and Damian Ish will gather. Ish turns around and sends the puck in down low after taking a hit, and Brockport will look to start the breakout here. Frank Suter will send the puck up right here looking for McCarthy, though. Vincent Zach in pursuit, and then Magnus Indridson on a pinch down low. Puck is sent up there by Tyler Eberhardt. Brockport gaining the zone right now, and they walk in, and there's a shot, and there's a good shoulder save right there by Jack Howard. Damian Ish will pick up the puck in his own end, and he will go behind his own net to try to wind it up and set up a breakout for the Bengals. Ish sends it into the corner, quick D-to-D pass, and then another one, but that pass is broken up right there off the stick of Vincent Zach. Puck is taken right there by Tabor Monks. Monks sends it in front, and a big save right there by Jack Howard, and he will hold on. Oh, now he will hold on as that puck was loose for a second.
A very similar play right there to the one that Brockport just capitalized on with a goal. Just instead of creating the centering pass from a battle behind the net, right there it was created more by a zone entry and a rush and then dropping it off. But the look was very similar, kind of a high slot, left-handed shooter. That time Howard was able to make the save.
Puck chipped through the neutral zone, but it's flagged down there by Brockport and sent back in where Bobby Stanishewski will gather the puck. He will go D-to-D over to Owen Gang. Owen Gang sends the puck through the neutral zone, but it's stopped right there by Brockport. And Owen Gang will look to start the breakout here. Puck is chipped in there by Jack Campbell and Ryan Miller in pursuit right there. Miller, physical on the forecheck right there. Brockport looking to clear it. Owen Gang sends the puck right down low. Miller's going to gather the puck in the corner.
That's a great keeping at the line and chipping it deep in the zone.
Miller down low. He's getting stick by two different Brockport defensemen. Puck is in front of the net. Gang looks to get a shot. There we finally get the call here as Brockport's going to be shorthanded on a slash, and the Bengals are going to get what they need, and they're going to have a chance to go on the power play to try and cut into this lead.
Yeah, both teams using actually a pretty similar offensive strategy, I think, trying to set things up deep in the corners and down low, and then get into the goaltender's face in those scrums, and those. We saw a couple of loose puck battles in front of the net, which did not result in a scoring opportunity, but did result in a penalty, which is something that Buffalo State can definitely benefit from.
Bengals going to work on the power play with Ian Worth on the faceoff as Jake Allen will gather the puck on the half wall. Allen sends the puck down low to Ian Worth. Worth looking for the backdoor play. It was there by Monahan, but a good stick by the Brockport defenseman, and it is sent all the way down and out of play, so the faceoff will come back into the offensive zone as the Bengals catch a break.
And the backdoor kind of cutting forward there was really the look was there. You know, it's a difficult pass to complete because there's so many bodies and sticks in the way, but a very effective offensive strategy if they can continue to go back to that.
Bengals looking to gain control of the faceoff right here. It's kept in there by Glasgow, but it's chipped right by him, and now we're going to have a race for it as John Bunk is going to go in with Jake Allen. Bunk gets there first, but Allen puts him into the wall, and Glasgow comes in with the reinforcement, and Glasgow's going to look to start the breakout here. Glasgow sending the puck over to Campbell, and Campbell loses the puck right there, and Brockport's going to head all the way back with Michael Holding. Holding with a long shot and steered away there by Jack Howard. Glasgow gaining center ice, gaining the blue line, and he will look to set up at his point position as the Bengals will get their power play set up. Glasgow's got all kinds of room here. Monahan takes a shot, seen all the way right there by Dylan Murphy, and he will hold on for a whistle with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go in this power play.
And that time Murphy had a little bit of trouble again with the rebound, but able to get on top of it. I think maybe try and lower that shot a little bit if you're Buffalo State, so those rebounds are even more effective for you. Oh, trouble keeping it in the zone there.
Jake Allen retreats back into his own end, and he will then retreat, and he will send the puck over to Monahan. Monahan sends the puck over to Glasgow. Glasgow chips it ahead to Ian Worth. Ian Worth gains the line with a head of steam. Worth hits the brakes, and he reverses course. Worth showing off some nice hands and edge work right there. Worth working down low, sends it on net just through the goal crease. Nobody home for the backdoor tap-in. Puck is sent down into the Buffalo State Bengals zone where Jake Allen will retreat with 30 seconds to go in the power play, 1 minute to go in the period. Long pass sent up ahead there for Campbell. Campbell sends the puck in down low as Ian Worth will go into pursuit, and he will win the battle to Monahan. But Monahan quickly gets the puck taken off his stick. Campbell leads a hit, but Stotz is caught back on defense as Joseph LaBarbera gains the line. LaBarbera takes a shot, and Luke Stotz doing a great job defensively to block that shot. Bodies going down everywhere in the corner right here as the Bengals try to get out of their zone, and Brockport's just trying to get to period here. Puck knocked off the stick there by Kevin Monahan. Stotz picks up the puck, and he's going to chip it through center ice here, and it's going to be sent right back in there by Brockport, where Monahan's going to pick it up. Monahan sends the puck off the leg here, but it's picked up there, and they're going to draw a penalty.
Brutal.
Bengals have time here, too. Here comes Luke Stotz. Luke Stotz takes the shot. It's partially blocked, but it's going to be held there by the goaltender as Buffalo State's going to get a face-off and with one chance to draw a set play to maybe get something going at the end of this period.
That's a critical mistake to make in the final 10 seconds of a period, to take a penalty that's most likely going to set the opponent up to begin the next period with a man advantage. It's a great place to be in if you're Buffalo State, especially trying to claw back.
Miller with a quick seeing eye shot. Way to be good heads-up play there by the goaltender, Dylan Murphy, as he will make the save and steer it clear as not the period you were looking for if you are Buffalo State going down 3-0. Something to build on right here. But Buffalo State's going to look to hit the reset button and come out strong in the second period like they did against Kutztown.
Yeah, absolutely. Buffalo State's been in this position. They were in this position yesterday. It's not, the game is far from over. 3 goals is not as big of a deficit as you might think it is, especially beginning the period with a power play. But if you're Brockport, you got to feel great about this based on how poorly they played last night, coming back in with high intensity and high execution.
Yeah, so before we step away and for intermission, we just want to say that the sponsors that make this possible, support for Buffalo State Club Hockey is brought to you by Ivy League Pharmacy, a locally owned neighborhood pharmacy for over 60 years. Ivy League can cover your immunization needs as well as CBD products, home health care, and any other pharmacy essentials. Ivy League located at 2446 Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore or at ivyleaguepharmacy.com. From Envious Gameware, the official uniform provider of the Buffalo State Club Hockey team. And from Colvin Cleaners, from dry cleaning, wash and fold, tailoring, and more, Colvin Cleaners is who the Bengals trust to keep their uniforms the sharpest in the league. Visit them at colvincleaners.com or at their location on Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore. That's going to do it for period 1. The Brockport Golden Eagles lead the Buffalo State Bengals 3-0. We'll be back for second period action after this on Nickel City Hockey Network.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
I created Buffalo Golf and Social for one reason: to create a space that's different and unique from any other golf facility you've ever been to. It's a place to learn, and it's a place to enjoy. You ready?
and welcome back to the Olympic Center in Lake Placid, the USA Rink. As we are set for second period action, I am Sean McHugh alongside color commentator, producer Ryan Tantillo, camera operator Jeff Jezorowski, live from the 412 Communications broadcast booth. 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media solutions. After 20 minutes of play, it is a 3-0 Brockport Golden Eagles lead over the Buffalo State Bengals. Before we get started, we would like to announce that second period coverage is brought to you by Buffalo Golf and Social, Western New York's top destination for year-round practice and instruction, with locations in downtown Buffalo and Orchard Park, New York. And Ryan, before we get started, that was basically the last thing Buffalo State wanted for a period was basically what happened.
Yeah, and especially after yesterday's game where the exact same thing happened to them against Kutztown, just getting thoroughly outplayed. You use a more descriptive word, but falling behind early is just so demoralizing, and to have it happen 2 days in a row against two different teams, it's difficult, and it says a lot about the character of the team. At least yesterday, the way they were able to battle back, they still had plenty of time to do that here. Almost a complete power play to start this second period. So that's going to be huge. If they can get one across early, like they did yesterday, early in the second period,
this game is not over.
to reopen the game, there's plenty of things that they can do to get themselves back into it. If you're Brockport, keep doing what you're doing. I think that first period really couldn't have gone much better for them. Special teams, goaltending, even strength, all good.
We're about ready to take the face-off here between Jake Allen and Sean McCarthy, but we would like to announce that support for Buffalo State Club Hockey is brought to you by Ivy League Pharmacy, a locally owned neighborhood pharmacy for over 60 years, Envious Gameware, the official uniform provider of Buffalo State Club Hockey, and Colvin Cleaners, for cleaning, wash, fold, and tailoring. Colvin Cleaners keeps the Bengals uniforms the sharpest in the league. Puck is sent through the neutral zone to Nolan Mitchell, as Nolan Mitchell will gain the line and look to set up on the power play. Mitchell, with the defenseman on him, does a nice job of peeling out, and he will send the puck back to his point man. It's initially kept in by Miller, and right there, a little difficulty with the puck, and then it is sent all the way down the ice. Howard kind of lets it go in front of the net, but there was no forecheck, so everything's fine there. Miller sends a pass to Gang, and two players collide with each other, and there's a trip, and they're going to get it. Buffalo State should just let Brockport touch the puck right here, as it's going to be a 5-on-3, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Bengals, as Sean McCarthy, one of the more dangerous Brockport Golden Eagles, is going to go to the box. And now we have an extended 5-on-3, and Buffalo State will get the early opportunity to get back in this game.
And we saw a similar situation in the earlier game today when Widener ended up getting a 5-on-3, which was crucial for them, an extended 5-on-3, which allowed them to actually tie that game. We're in a little bit of a different situation here, but obviously if you're Brockport being up 3-0, already on the penalty kill, taking another penalty there is a big mistake.
Oh, and the rink helps him out right there as that puck hits a stanchion and bounces and goes the other way. And Kevin Monahan will retreat into his own end as the Bengals will look to start with about a minute left in the 5-on-3. Not a great breakout pass, but here comes Monahan as there's a defenseman caught up ice. Kevin Monahan going 1-on-2. Monahan looking to get to the net, rebound in front, and it's gathered there by the goaltender Dylan Murphy. Bengals not really interested in getting the power play set up, looking to just get everything going through transition, but they do create a scoring chance, and we'll get a face-off coming up in the offensive zone. Yeah,
great individual effort there by Monahan, like you said, in transition, just moving through the neutral zone and then into the offensive zone with speed. Not setting up the offense on that play, but that face-off here could allow them to do so.
Puck sent back to John Glasgow with the blue line. Glasgow literally quarterback in the power play. He's got a lane. There's a one-timer by Jake Allen, and he fires it wide.
Right idea.
Very good idea. Glasgow gathers the puck again. Glasgow quarterback in the power play. Glasgow sends it to Monahan, back to Glasgow. Glasgow to Allen, one-timer. That hits a body, and Allen gathers the puck as there's 19 seconds left. Glasgow fires deflected right in front of the net, and then a rebound in front as he's cross-checked from behind into the back of the boards. No call there with 12 seconds left in the 5-on-3.
And you said no call on that.
Oh,
play.
no, I missed it. They got it.
I was going to say, that was pretty clear.
I was shocked that they wouldn't call that, but they did get Kyle Orr. So Brockport really giving the Bengals every opportunity they could want, as they're going to have a 5-on-3 for another full minute. So this is huge here for the Bengals. You can steal some momentum while getting back into this game. And, you know, you got some players in the box for Brockport. You can really do some damage here.
Yeah, now 2 players in the Brockport box for the next minute or so. It's going to be a big opportunity. In 10 seconds, they're going to get 1 out, and still 2 more after that. So big opportunity for Buffalo State here.
Another shot saved there by the goaltender, Dylan Murphy. Glasgow looking for that shooting lane. Alan Glasgow, there's the lane, fires it wide, and it comes off the stanchion of the net. Monahan in pressure, but a hard clear, and the Bengals will need to retreat. Puck movement's been solid so far. Here comes Jake Allen. Jake Allen through one forechecker through the neutral zone, and he's going to look to get things set up. Allen gets the puck swiped right off his stick. I'm not sure why the Bengals are trying to skate through everybody with a 5-on-3. They need to get things set up. That's where they're getting the scoring chances.
Absolutely. With that much open ice and, you know, 4 teammates around you going up against 3 defenders, there's no reason to try and do it all yourself. You got to set up the offense, pass it around.
Here we go as Luke Stokes sends the puck back to Owen Gang. Owen Gang back to Stokes. Stokes cross-side pass, one-timer. I like the play there, but they've gone to that well a few times, maybe a few more passes. Shot by Luke Stokes. Nothing there.
And Brockport trying to get one of their players back on the ice.
Too many men. There's too many men on the ice right here.
Because of that extended 5-on-3, Brockport thought they were going to get a man back, but they did not.
I mean, they got to do
one of those penalties should be expired by now.
There are, but there's like this is these refs have to get control of this. The refs telling people to calm down. No, dude, like get it right.
One player, that's McCarthy, comes out of the box.
Is it not a 5-on-3 any longer?
It shouldn't be, because I believe there was 2 penalties initially in the initial 5-on-3. Both of those have expired by now. The 52 seconds are for that most recent penalty that occurred about a minute ago when Buffalo State was on the 5-on-3.
So it's hard to tell.
Exactly, right. So there was only 2 spots on the scoreboard for penalties, which is, I think, where the Brockport confusion came from when that second penalty expired. They thought they were getting 2 players back, and they did. So the referee was actually in the wrong there, telling them not to exit the box, but only one of them was allowed to exit the box.
Brockport now doing a fierce forecheck right here as they're down to 5-on-4. Puck is squirts out in front of the net right here, and Howard's going to have to hold for a face-off. So Bengals had an opportunity, haven't really done a whole lot with it right there, which is unfortunate. Really didn't threaten much with the 5-on-3, just a lot of point shots that didn't make their way through and one-timers. The Bengals have had a real hard time hitting the net today.
Yeah, I mean, when you have a 5-on-3 for an extended period of time and still have the power play, and now they're battling in their own end for possession, it's difficult to miss an opportunity like that. 3 Brockport penalties already early in this period.
Campbell chasing the puck down low, and Brockport's going to try to clear it, and they're just going to launch it out of play, and the Bengals will get an offensive zone faceoff with 23 seconds to go here in this power play. Bengals still have some time to get something set up here. You want to get a quality shot here because the goaltender here, Dylan Murphy, we haven't had a chance to say that. I mean, the shots he's faced, he's made some nice saves.
He has made some nice saves. Yeah, Buffalo State is setting up some good opportunities, especially up close in front, crashing the net. I think that's going to be a recipe for success for a goaltender that has not, before today, played this season.
John Glasgow gaining the line. He's going to work down below the net. Glasgow sends one in front. One-timer by Monahan, and a nice save there made by the goaltender Murphy right on the spot. We were talking about how strong he's been playing. Another great save there by the Brockport goaltender.
Exactly. That's a beautiful opportunity for Buffalo State. You can't draw it up much nicer than that, and really just a great save to close up those pads by Murphy.
Ian Worth is going to lean in to take this face-off. He's got Glasgow and Monahan behind him at the point. Worth wins it a little too clean, and that's going to do it for the power play. Missed opportunity for the Bengals, but Monahan will retreat. Monahan dealing with some back pressure right here, but Campbell doing a good job back-checking to gather it back. But again, Michael Holding doing a great job on the forecheck, but here comes Jake Allen weaving his way in and out of 3 different players. Jake Allen with speed. Allen looking to drag through. He's going to chase after the puck here, him on the forecheck. Brockport looking to gain the neutral zone here. Dylan Clark looking to take a shot here. That's blocked away there by Magnus Indrickson, but Clark gathers the puck down below the line. Puck held there by the Eagles, deflected in front right there, steered off into the corner. Dylan Clark sends it around there, but Kevin Monahan's going to chip the puck out, and the puck will make its way to center ice. Trey Eberhardt picks up the puck on the half wall. He sends the puck back to his defenseman, and then the puck is sent through, but it's turned over there by Caden. It's picked up by Caden Mendick. Mendick goes down, but he does get the puck deep. Mendick throwing another shoulder into a player. That's a really noticeable physical play by him today. I think he might have, yep. Mendick goes down right there, but Brockport looking to gain the zone right here as Parker Sirkowitz, the product from Kenmore East, gains the line. Caden Mendick again all over the place. Deflection in front, saved by Howard. Wasn't sure where it was. Steered aside as Bobby Stanishewski gets it to the wall.
Yeah, Howard made that save but didn't know where the rebound was.
Puck is picked up there by Brennan O'Donnell, and the Bengals have numbers. Vincent Zach gains the blue line. Vincent Zach looking to drag his way through. He had numbers, and he went for the dangle and loses the puck. Through the neutral zone, here comes Brockport. Stanishewski gets shrugged off there. Brockport walking in. Nifty little move right there, and a save there by Howard. Indridson puts his man into the ball right there. He's got Stanishewski for help, but Brockport comes out of there with with Quinn Malley. Malley sends the puck up to an open point, and here comes Caden Mendick. Mendick with Newman on him, and they go to the wall together, and the puck is sent in down low, and it's going to be picked up there by Brockport. Brockport looking to work their way out of the zone here. The Brockport defenseman skating through the neutral zone with a head of steam. He's just going to chip the puck in, and it's going to be picked up there by Owen Gang. Owen Gang tries to slide through a defenseman. Puck is taken off his stick into the slot. The defenseman puts it on him. Ooh, that's a quick whistle right there. Ref not on that side of the puck because that thing was loose. Bengals definitely get bailed out by a quick call there.
Yeah, it's certainly bailed out because that play was not over. Howard did not have control of that puck at all.
No, and then Brockport had an opportunity to get that to the slot, so the Bengals get a break here, and we're going to get a face-off coming up to the right of Jack Howard.
And that offensive strategy, though, for Brockport has been working, really crashing the net, putting a lot of pressure on Howard, getting in his face up and close.
Owen Gang doing a nice job dislodging his man from the puck as McCarthy and Worth go into the boards. McCarthy sends the puck up. Miller looks to pick it off the boards, but the puck is taken right back there. And then a quick shot from the point, saved there by Howard, and a rebound is steered just wide as that was John Bunk on the weak side.
Rebound couldn't have been placed more perfectly, just didn't get the shot off cleanly.
Campbell trying to get it out there, but the Brockport defenseman keeps it in there. Another high head hunting shot there as Campbell's going to pick up the puck. He's got a little bit of time, but it's closing in on him. Got a penalty here. We got interference, and who's going? It's going to Brockport, so the Bengals are going to get another power play. So the Bengals, Brockport's giving them chances. It's on the Bengals to capitalize right here.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, I think both sides have had a little bit of mistakes in terms of penalties, but if you're Brockport, why leave the door open? I think they're pretty thoroughly outplaying Buffalo State 5-on-5. Why give the opponent any opportunities when you have pretty full control over this game for the most part? And all it takes is one goal for Buffalo State to get things rolling. We saw that yesterday.
Damian Ish will lean in to take the faceoff here as they're going to put the big man from Kenmore West in front of the net here on this power play. Puck is cleared down right here as it's picked up there by Owen Gang. Gang sends the puck up here and is picked up there by Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell sends the puck up to Ryan Miller. Miller looks to dance into the middle of the ice. He chips the puck into the corner, and it's sent back there to Gang. Gang sends the puck over to Miller. Miller gets the puck over to Mitchell. Mitchell sends one back to Miller, and Miller's going to take a shot. Gloved in there. Big save there by Murphy, and Miller will gather the puck at the blue line. Miller fakes the slap shot, sends it over to Luke Stotz. Shot over the net, but it stays in play right here. Stotz in on the forecheck. Puck is chipped by him, and Brockport's going to look to skate it out right here. Brockport's going to get the puck down low, and Tabor Monks is going to send it in as Ryan Miller is going to pick up the puck in the corner, and the puck is gathered there by Nolan Mitchell. Nolan Mitchell will skate through the neutral zone as Brockport's doing a good job of clogging it, but Mitchell gains the line, and he's going to head down to his half-wall position, drops the puck back to Stotz. Stotz to Glasgow. Glasgow sends it to Monahan with a shot. Puck is deflected right there, but nobody is on the back door. That's the third time that's happened where there's been a rebound, but nobody near the net.
Yeah, that back door and that rebound look has been there. Buffalo State just not quite in the right position to take advantage of it.
Glasgow gathering the puck with about 30 seconds to go in the power play. Glasgow pops out from behind his net, and he's going to look to lead the breakout. Glasgow sends the puck up to Jake Allen. Allen gains the blue line, looking for a drop pass. Allen feathers one to Monahan, one-timer, and he whiffs on it pretty hard right here, and now Brockport looking to create numbers. Monahan was caught up ice, and here come the Golden Eagles with the shot and a save there by Jack Howard. Good save there on Owen Hebler as he had a step on Kevin Monahan, but the goaltender Howard comes out on top of his blue paint to make the save.
And he did have a teammate to his side there, but I don't mind that decision to shoot. I don't really think it's ever a bad idea to shoot when nothing's between you and the goaltender, especially with the potential for rebounds that we've seen in this game so far. So, that if you have that shot, I think you should take it.
Yeah, definitely not a bad shot there, and Quinn Malley will send the puck back for Brockport. Little difficulty with it right there. Ian Worth gets in there to take it, and he's going to send the puck in deep. That puck is held in there by the Bengals with Jack Campbell. Campbell looks to feed one in front of the net. Nobody home there. Campbell again picks up the puck, sends it back there to Magnus Indridson. Indridson sends the puck in down low for Jake Allen. Allen looking for someone in front of the net here. He's going to send the puck back to Indridson. Indridson with a point shot, seen all the way there by Dylan Murphy, and he will hold on for the whistle as the Golden Eagles have successfully killed off another penalty.
Yeah, and Buffalo State's struggling with that power play. I mean, they've had their fair share, more than their fair share, of opportunities with the man advantage in this game. That's the one area where I think Brockport has struggled, is to stay out of the penalty box, and Buffalo State's not able to capitalize on that weakness.
Brockport looking to break out of the zone, and they will come through the neutral zone. It's going to be Joseph LaBarbera looking to drop it back there. LaBarbera down below the goal line. He's going to chip it back here. Shot from the point there, steered away there by Jack Howard. Quinn Malley was on the doorstep looking for a rebound.
Lots of traffic in front of that net.
Puck is knocked down by LaBarbera. Again, there's a shot just wide. Howard out on his crease, though, gets back, and Magnus Indridson will pick up the puck. Puck is sent to Caden Mendick. He doesn't handle it, but he gets an assist by the official, and he will send the puck in deep. Goaltender Murphy will just gather the puck as he sees more gray than he does black, and he will hold that, and we are going to get a face-off in the Brockport defensive zone.
And again, it's imperative for Buffalo State here. Yes, at full strength. Something they failed to do on the power play, though, really maintain zone possession for, multiple shot attempts, multiple offensive chances. They really got to work on possession here.
Nolan Mitchell wins the face-off back, and there's a shot there by Colby Lawrence, and another save made there by Dylan Murphy. Colby Lawrence has a hard shot right there. Ryan Marciello with a hard shot right there, but a good save there made by Dylan Murphy.
And right back to that same circle.
Puck is picked up there by Caden Mendick. Mendick holds the puck, sends one into the slot, and a save there made on Vincent Zach. A nice play set up there by Mendick as Zach Zach puts the shot on net, and another save by the goaltender Dylan Murphy. Zach sends one in front. What do you want, a trip or a hold or a hook or interference? Something happened in front of the net, no call there, and we're going to continue playing. Owen Gang picks up the puck right there. Owen Gang sends the puck through the neutral zone where it's picked up there by the Brockport defenseman. Puck sent through the neutral zone there is Vincent Zach looking to take the puck off somebody's stick. We are going to head through the neutral zone, and a long shot on goal there, steered away easily by Howard. And Nolan Mitchell takes a penalty away from the play. Exactly what you don't have. And the Brockport defenseman skates there and then skates away because he's not going to do anything about it because the Eagles are going to head to the power play.
And smart, after a play like that, if you're Brockport, just take your power play. Don't do what we saw in that game this morning with the retaliation and all the problems.
His teammates are telling the defenseman to not do what he just attempted right there. We've seen that plenty of times over the years from him. Mm-hmm. So Owen Gang is going to so let's see. It's going to be Nolan Mitchell taking a high sticking penalty. Not sure where he went. He's not in the box. That's right, he's in the box. All right, there's Nolan Mitchell, and we are good to go.
Big opportunity for Brockport. Keep blowing this game open.
Ian Worth will gather the puck right here as it's going to be sent to the blue line, but a good keep right there by Trey Eberhard. Eberhard takes a shot and a good block there by Ian Worth. Puck is picked up right there by John Bunk. Bunk down low below the net, and it's going to be picked up right there by McCarthy. McCarthy will send the puck back there to Dante Coelho. Dante Coelho will send the puck down to the far side where it's picked up there by Bunk. Bunk sends it to his point man, that's Eberhard. Over to Coelho. Coelho sends the puck. One-timer by McCarthy, and a good block right there by Kevin Monahan. Another shot off the shoulder, and a good save there by Jack Howard.
And this is what Brockport's had a lot of success with so far in this game. Possession, multiple shot attempts, and especially on the power play, they have so much room and so little resistance, at least in the passing lanes. Buffalo State's done a good job of getting in front of the shots, but Brockport's had a good, an easy time moving the puck around in their offense, setting up pretty high-quality opportunities like that shot we saw there.
Face-off won by the Golden Eagles, but it goes all the way down as Jack Campbell in heavy pursuit right here of Dante Coelho. Campbell again down below the line, continuing to work, and here come the Bengals. Picked up there by Brendan O'Donnell. O'Donnell down below on the forecheck here. Just really, really good forecheck in there by Brendan O'Donnell. Brockport can't get out of their own end. Great job penalty killing by these two forwards, Campbell and O'Donnell. Brockport's finally going to break out here as they're going to gain the neutral zone. Puck carried down below the goal line here by John Bunk. Bunk will send a saucer pass over to McCarthy. McCarthy settles that down and looks to set up shop here. Eberhardt's got plenty of room to let a shot go, but it hits something. It hits Quinn Malley in front of the net, but it gets to the point. Another deflection in front. Bengals just can't seem to get the puck out of the front of their own net, and it's put in. The Lancaster product, Quinn Malley, as the Bengals just could not get the puck out of the front of their own net, and it's a 4-0 Golden Eagles lead.
And it was bound to happen that those penalties come back to bite Buffalo State. Brockport has been very sharp in this game, and allowing them the man advantage, is a recipe for disaster. And like I said, it was an opportunity for Brockport to kind of open this game wide open, and it is getting to that point now.
Yeah, Brockport pretty much is in full control of this game. Buffalo State had as many opportunities as you could possibly want to get back into this game. They did not accomplish much of anything with any of those, and Brockport capitalizes on their opportunity. And now it's an even further uphill climb as Mark Hager gets in and alone, and a good save there by Dylan Murphy. Mark Hager has been a bright spot for the Buffalo State Bengals today, as in his limited action, he's getting some chances, and he's getting to the dirty areas, and he creates another scoring chance.
And Buffalo State got to just keep putting pressure on. This game is still far from over.
Puck is sent through to Stanishewski, and it's picked up right there by Brockport. Puck is sent in right there by Dylan Clark, but it's knocked out by Stanishewski, and Nolan Mitchell's going to gain the line. Mitchell down below the dot, looks to send one in front. Stanishewski pinching from his deep position down below the line. Sends one to the front of the net, nobody home right there. Nolan Mitchell looking to capitalize, but Brockport is coming back as they've got a forward trap back on D. Stanishewski gets tied up behind his own net, and the puck is sent right to the front of the net again, and again a defensive turnover behind the net leads to a goal as Tyler Eberhardt puts it in, and it's 5-0 Brockport. As the defense for the Bengals just doesn't get back in time, turns it over behind their own net again, and again it ends up in the back of their net. Brockport with a commanding 5-0 lead with 7 minutes to go in the second period.
We saw a very, very similar play last night for Buffalo State on defense against Kutztown, kind of losing track of the player coming in front of the net, the puck behind the net, the whole defense kind of collapsing down there, leaving that entry pass to the front wide open. And like you said, this is all Brockport. It's really turning into a bit of a blowout right now.
Jake Allen will send the puck in, and it's going to be chipped out to the glass, and Brockport will look to break it out, and here they come again with numbers. Brockport gaining the line. There's the shot and a save by Howard, as that was Owen Hebler with the shot and a save there by the goaltender Howard. No rebound. We're going to get a face-off coming up in the Buffalo State defensive zone.
And for Brockport, not to get stuck in the past of what they did last night, that obviously they want to move on from that game, and they have. Such a great turnaround for them from that game last night in the way they're playing now. Almost a complete 360.
Monahan picks up the puck, and he's going to look to run the breakout here. Monahan over center ice right here with a head of steam down the wing. Monahan sends a drop pass. Big shot there by John Glasgow. Saved there by Dylan Murphy, and he will hold on for a face-off.
And if you're Buffalo State, just keep shooting it. That's all you can do.
Got to figure something out if you're Buffalo State. Nothing else seems to be working. But, again, an offensive zone faceoff with 6:20 here to go in this second period. And a faceoff is coming up here as Jake Allen will lean in to take the faceoff. Allen wins the faceoff back. There's a shot there, and again, no screen in front, no trouble for Dylan Murphy. Sees that puck right into his glove, and will get another faceoff.
Just keep doing it. I mean, what can you say to Buffalo State except to keep playing your game?
Get traffic to the net, set something up. I mean, that's not going to beat him.
It certainly hasn't so far. I mean, Murphy has looked extremely sharp in his first game of the year.
Jake Allen doing a nice job to pick a pocket here. Sends it cross ice. There's the shot, and it gets blown over the top of the net. Good opportunity there by Glasgow. I think the puck might have rolled on him right there before it could let the shot go, and the puck goes out of play. Good-looking feed right there by Stotz to John Glasgow. That's not a guy Brockport wants to leave open right there because he does not miss from there often. Glasgow's going to lean in to take this face-off here for the Bengals. Glasgow wins it back to Monahan, and another point shot with no traffic in front. Easy save there by Dylan Murphy. Another shot by Colby Lawrence. Same theme. No traffic in front. Sightline is clear, and Murphy is having zero difficulty saving these shots from the point. The Bengals need to get people to the net. If Murphy's seeing these shots, he's not going to let them by them.
Yeah, that's very true. That's been the recipe for success in yesterday's game for Buffalo State. They had a lot of traffic in front of the Kutztown net, and that's what allowed them to score those 5 goals that they had against a great team.
Exactly. Jake Allen on the forecheck right here doing a great job. He is shrugged off, though, nicely, and Brockport is going to look to break out here. Shot, good block there by Colby Lawrence, and then another shot. Campbell doesn't know where it is. Howard doesn't know where it is. Bengals gather it in their own zone. Glasgow thought about the long backhand chip pass. Instead, it's a pass through to Luke Stotz, and Luke Stotz is going to look to lead. Oh, Luke Stotz with a nice move. Inside out. Stotz on his backhand. Just over the net right there. Stotz showing off the hands right there. They could use some of that magic, but right now, Brockport's coming in 3-on-1. Here's Malley with a shot, and he fires it wide. Puck is sent all the way out into the neutral zone where it's held there by Brockport. It's going to be Frank Suter sending the puck up ahead. Here comes Dante Coelho. Coelho gets by Owen Gang down below. Coelho down below the goal line. Looking for a pass here. Coelho sends it to the slot there, and it's knocked down there by Parker Serkowitz. Parker Serkowitz will drop the puck here as Brockport will continue to work down low. Picked up there by Jack Campbell, but he's neatly removed from the puck there by Joseph LaBarbera. Back to the point, a sneaker attack there. I don't know if Howard got a skate on that or hit the post, but either way, it stayed out. Turnaround shot right there. Howard doesn't know where it is, but he's got it under his pad as Parker Serkowitz is looking to get his first goal as a Brockport Golden Eagle.
Yeah, and I mean, he almost got beat. Howard just able to close those legs up just in time, and you saw him look behind over his shoulder to see if that puck found the back of the net. I was waiting for that to kind of pop out too, but for now he keeps it at 5 goals for Brockport.
Puck is sent around and is going to be picked up there by Jack Campbell. Campbell looking for the long passes. Miller comes across to lay a hit on the Brockport defenseman who dodged the hit. Play is offsides right here as Brockport will have to tag up, so the Bengals should be able to get a breakout here. Damian Ish has the puck, and he's going to look for the breakout here. He's going to send it up the boards, and he's got Miller, but the puck was picked off neatly there by the Brockport defenseman. Puck sent to Owen Gang right there as the Brockport defenseman is caught way up ice looking to take a high hit right here. And Ian Worth will send the puck down to Ryan Miller. Turnover in the zone right here, and the puck is picked up there by Brockport, but it's just too far ahead of them, and Ian Worth is going to send the puck over to Owen Gang. Owen Gang will send the puck all the way down for Damian Ish. Damian Ish will hold the puck, and I'm not sure what happened there, but it's going to work out as Owen Gang will send the puck up to Ryan Miller.
I don't know what the idea was there, even if that pass didn't hit the net.
I think he just mishandled that. Ian Worth looking to gain the line here. Worth sends a puck to Ryan Miller. Miller having some hard time with the pass right there, but it's sent through. Puck is gathered there by Damian Ish. There's a shot. Oh, and a rebound and a good defensive play right there by the Brockport defenseman. Puck is gathered in as Brockport looking to gather. Oh. That's a penalty. Yep, all day are they going to call that, as it was a good rush right there by Brockport, and they're going to head to the power play.
Yep, getting hit with the tripping penalty there, pretty clear. You know, when a player has a step like that and then they go down, usually it's not by their own power. And that'll be number 91, Denny, heading to the box for Buffalo State. And we just saw a few minutes ago, Brockport capitalized on that power play, you know, completely dominating this game, in control. And, you know, this is just another of many opportunities that they've had in this game to expand their lead, still with 3 minutes to go in the second period.
Save right there by Jack Howard as Brockport looking to operate on the power play here as they have a commanding 5-0 lead and we're late in the second period looking to compile more onto it. Puck is chipped in there on a pinch from the defenseman. Stanishewski will send the puck out. Puck is held in there by Tony Robinson. Robinson sends the puck into the slot and a turnaround shot right there by Tyler Eberhardt. Puck jumps into the air and Howard will grab the puck and hold it for a whistle.
I like the pass and the shot on that play. Robinson at the point looked like he was going to take the slap shot. Instead sent a hard pass to the slot. Ended up on the stick of Eberhardt, who spun around and ripped a shot on net. Very difficult on both ends of that play.
Bad angle shot there from the defenseman goes wide, and Brennan O'Donnell will look to send it out right there. Held in there, Vincent Zach in pursuit, but a good heads-up play to keep the play alive there for Brockport. Good defensive play there by Stanishewski as Colby Lawrence will look to chip it out. That's going to go out. Vincent Zach's got a break here. Vincent Zach, and he mishandles the puck, and he sends it in. Buffalo State just can't even get out of their own way sometimes right now, it feels. And Brockport's going to gather, and they're going to head through the neutral zone with 2 minutes to go in the period. There's a quick shot by Eberhardt, saved by Howard, and the rebound is knocked away. Puck is sent through, and it's going to be picked up right there by Dante Coelho, and the Bengals are going to get a change on D. Oh, and they got caught hanging, and they got some caught behind him. Here's Quinn Malley. Malley drops the puck back here for McCarthy. McCarthy looking to set up the power play here. McCarthy sends it over to Coelho. Coelho takes the shot, looking for the short side, just wide of the post.
And Howard was a little bit frozen on that one. If that was on net, that could have been good.
Oh, that was a good-looking play right there. Puck is gathered by Michael Holding, and then it's sent back to him. Holding, cross-ice pass, and the puck fluttered on McCarthy. He was in position right there. Malley to McCarthy. McCarthy from behind the net, and Howard had to get to his post quickly to keep that puck out of the net as McCarthy was trying to get a sneaky little behind-the-net goal. But it's held there by the Bengals, and we're going to get a face-off with 1:17 to go in the period, 21 seconds to go in the Brockport power play.
And I really like the idea to shoot that puck there. Howard was, looking over both shoulders, moving from post to post. Didn't seem like he was super stable in his positioning there, and, basically forcing him to make a play. That time he did, but I like the idea from Brockport there.
Nolan Mitchell going to lean in to take the faceoff here against McCarthy. McCarthy wins the faceoff back, and Brockport's going to get back to work on their power play. Quinn Malley will get the puck, and it's going to be sent in right there to Michael Holding. Holding sends the puck. It takes a weird bounce, and Monahan's gathering it. Monahan chips it ahead here, and he's going to look to lead a breakout here as he gets the puck up to Nolan Mitchell. Mitchell is squeezed off, but that's going to be an interference penalty, and the Bengals are going to get an opportunity on the power play in the last minute here of the second period as we're going to get interference on Brockport.
And we saw something similar at the end of the first period, Brockport taking a penalty that would potentially carry through to the next period. Unfortunately, Buffalo State, as shown by the score, has not been able to capitalize on their number of power plays tonight. But again, for Brockport, up 5, no need to take any penalties at this point. You have the game exactly where you want it. Don't open that door even a crack because, again, we've seen Buffalo State has the ability to claw their way back into games. Now, a 5-goal deficit, different story than what we saw yesterday, but still, it has to start somewhere. You got to start with 1 goal before you can get going on the comeback.
Bengals looking to set up shop on this power play to get something to build on after this period. Glasgow at the point. Glasgow sends the puck over to Jake Allen with a shot, a hard shot, but again, the goaltender Murphy is seeing it all the way, and he's covering with 33 seconds to go here in the second period.
Yeah, I think you've made a very good point about how few bodies that Buffalo State has in front of Murphy. The one time I can really think of him having trouble seeing the puck was when it was his own teammate, a Brockport defenseman in front of the net. So Buffalo State definitely struggling a little bit to get those bodies and those screeners in position, and Murphy seeing just about everything right now.
Glasgow in the final 20 of the period sends the puck up to Jake Allen. Allen looking for a pass here. The puck is knocked off him. Allen sends one cross ice. He was looking for Ian Worth. It was behind him. Worth picks the puck up, sends it to Monahan. Monahan sends it back to work with 6 seconds and 5. There's the shot and a good save right there by Dylan Murphy. Glasgow from an angle. Weird shot. Murphy was prepared for it right there, and that is how the period will end as the lead gets bigger and the hill gets taller as the Bengals find themselves in a 5-0 deficit.
And just absolute domination from Brockport in just about every phase, goaltending, special teams, even strength. They've looked like a completely different team than what we saw last night in their loss to Embry-Riddle. You know, that's the kind of game that could be a wake-up call because they went up against a great team in the Embry-Riddle Eagles. We talked about, you know, all the continuity and the depth that team has. So Brockport goes up against them. Yes, they lose 4-0, but they held their own. And I think a lot about today's game shows you what they learned last night. Carrying it forward on all aspects of the game. You know, really the only thing holding them back has been penalties, but it hasn't hurt them yet. So, you know, Brockport's got to feel really good about where they are right now.
Yeah, Brockport's in a good spot right now. It would take a pretty catastrophic event for them to blow this, but Buffalo State does have firepower, and they are capable of scoring. So it's going to be an interesting period, but Buffalo State's got to get it right, and they got to get it right fast. Before we step away, we want to acknowledge our sponsors, as support for Buffalo State Club Hockey is brought to you by Ivy Lee Pharmacy, a locally owned neighborhood pharmacy for over 60 years. Ivy Lee can cover your immunization needs, also CBD products, home health care, and any other pharmacy essentials. Ivy Lee is located at 2446 Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore, or at ivyleepharmacy.com. By Envious Gameware, the official uniform provider of Buffalo State Club Hockey. And by Colvin Cleaners. For dry cleaning, wash and fold, tailoring, and more, Colvin Cleaners is who the Bengals trust to keep their uniforms the sharpest in the league. Visit them at colvincleaners.com or visit them on their Elmwood Avenue location in Kenmore. That's going to do it for second period play. We are going to step away for intermission. We'll bring you the third period after this here on Nickel City Hockey Network.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
I created Buffalo Golf and Social for one reason: to create a space that's different and unique from any other golf facility you've ever been to. It's a place to learn, and it's a place to enjoy. You ready?
Welcome back to the Nickel City Hockey Network. We're here for the third period here at the Burning Leaves Tournament in Lake Placid, New York, the site of the 1980 Miracle on Ice. Up in the 412 Communications booth, I'm Ryan Tansello alongside Sean McHugh and Jeff Jazarowski. 412 Communications, the new gold standard in digital media solutions. After 40 minutes, it is 5-0 Brockport over Buffalo State. Really domination all the way around from the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, it's been a pretty rough period here for the Bengals. Ryan, thank you very much for reading that off for me. Before we get started, We do want to acknowledge that support for Buffalo State Club Hockey is brought to you by Ivy Lee Pharmacy, a locally owned neighborhood pharmacy for over 60 years. Ivy Lee will cover your immunization needs, also CBD, home health care, and any other pharmacy essentials located at 2446 Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore, or at ivyleepharmacy.com. Envious Gameware, the official uniform provider of the Buffalo State Club Hockey team, and by Colvin Cleaners for dry cleaning, wash and fold, tailoring, and more. Colvin Cleaners, who the Bengals trust to keep their uniforms the sharpest in the league. Visit them at colvincleaners.com or at their location on Elmwood Avenue in Kenmore. Just about ready for puck drop here in the third period. As we mentioned, Brockport with a 5-0 lead over the Buffalo State Bengals. The Bengals will start the third period with about a minute and change left on their power play, but Brockport will send the puck down low, and that's how things will get going in the third. John Glasgow will send the puck up to Kevin Monahan, and Kevin Monahan will skate through the neutral zone. Quick shot, and that's going to go off the glass, and that's a free breakout for Brockport, and here they come. Eagles in the zone shorthanded. A good defensive play right there on the back check there by John Glasgow, and we got a whistle.
Looks like that far post came off its moorings.
That's what it was. The net has come off. So we are going, the face-off is likely, let's see where the face-off's going to go, if it's going to be an offensive or a defensive zone draw here. It's going to be a defensive zone face-off for the Bengals as Jake Allen wins it back to John Glasgow, and Glasgow will pop behind his own net and begin the breakout play. Puck is sent through the neutral zone, but the Eagles are going to gather that, and they're going to play D-to-D right here, and they're just going to milk seconds off that power play. Puck is sent all the way down, and then Tabor Monks is going to get there first, and he's going to put one on net here. But Monahan's going to gather the puck, and he's going to pick it up, and it's going to be sent up to John Glasgow. Glasgow drops the puck back to Jake Allen, and he loses the puck right here, and it's going to be a race for it between John Bunk and Jack Campbell. Jack Campbell turns around, and he's going to get going up the ice, and he's going to send it through the neutral zone, and a hard clear in there by John Glasgow. Ian Worth going in there with Dante Coelho, and a good pinch there by Jake Allen. Jake Allen on the boards there, and Kevin Monahan with the pinch, and the Bengals are going to try to keep it in, and it just squirts out over the line, and the Bengals are going to have to retreat on sides. Monahan with a drop pass back to Owen Gang. Owen Gang holds the puck there, sends the puck off the boards to Jake Allen. Jake Allen with a dump pass off the boards, and it's banged off the boards right onto the stick of Tony Robinson, and Brockport looking to go through the neutral zone as they gather the puck again. Trey Eberhardt will send the puck through the neutral zone, and it's sent in deep, and the penalty is over for the Bengals. It's been over, actually. And there's a shot pass into the slot. Good sliding save there by Jack Howard as he gets into the splits and makes the pad save. Here's Vincent Zach going one-on-one with Eberhardt. Vincent Zach gets the puck to Owen Gang. Owen Gang sends the puck. Owen Gang sending the puck as we got some physical play going on in front of the net as Caden Mendick is put down. No call there, as that was just good, clean physical play in front of the net, but we will have an icing here on Brockport, and we will get an offensive zone face-off for the Bengals.
And that's a nice offensive zone face-off. It's always good to have, but, you know, another missed opportunity on that power play that began at the end of the second period and carried over into the beginning of the third period.
That's
here.
One thing that surprises me, too. The Bengals, typically are a very strong power play team, have been. I mean, I know it's a new season, but to be... Yeah, I mean, they just might need a little work here. Pass picked off there by Mendick with a hard shot there, but a good block right there. Puck is set in front of the net there, and a good save there on Vincent Zach. I do want to point out, Caden Mendick has had himself a very nice game today. He's made a lot of plays. He's been noticeable today, so it's good to see number 6 for the Bengals finding some stride here as this line is going to wholesale, and we're going to get a change for both teams.
Yeah, I think there's been quite a few bright spots in both games of this tournament for Buffalo State, despite what is, trending towards 2 losses. Definitely some positives to take out of this, and that's kind of the whole point of these early season games. They all matter, but obviously there's a lot more of hockey in front of this team, and they can learn from this, even if it's not the result that they want.
Absolutely, and the puck is sent in front. Nobody home right there, as that was a good feed right here, as that's here comes Jack Campbell. Campbell shrugs off Eberhardt, hits the brakes, and waits for reinforcements to arrive. Campbell sends one through the slot. Nobody home, and Brockport's got someone deep. Quinn Malley's behind the defense. Malley's got help coming. Here's Malley, but a good back check there by Campbell. The puck still finds its way to the trailer, LaBarbera, but a good save there by Jack Howard. Stanishewski with a nice stick there, and he chips the puck up the boards. Nobody home, and Brockport will maintain possession as Mason Strasburg keeps it deep. Stanishewski again gets the puck up. This time the puck is up, but it's overskated, and the Bengals still cannot clear the zone here. Now they're going to clear, as here they come. Magnus Indrickson is going to go in on the forecheck right here, but the Bengals are going to back off. Here comes Mason Strasburg. Mason Strasburg through the neutral zone. Strasburg sends the puck in deep, and Indrickson's going to get there first in the corner. Indrickson sends it up the boards, but it's knocked down by the Brockport Golden Eagles. Puck is picked up there by Aiden Bolam. A lot of bodies, a lot of contact there as the puck is sent through the neutral zone, and the Bengals looking to attack with speed with John Glasgow. Glasgow looking for some help here, drops it back to Stotz. Stotz has some room, takes the shot, and a glove save there by Dylan Murphy. That might be his best save of the game, as Luke Stotz, who's been dangerous, gets a good look there, but that blue left trapper, he's a southpaw goalie. Those mess with you. Right into the glove, and a good save there by Dylan Murphy. He has been really good tonight despite everything. He's been awesome.
Certainly, yeah. I mean, that was one of the best scoring chances Buffalo State has had all game. And like you said, catching with the right hand, if he's the other way around, I think that's a goal on the stick side all day.
Luke Stotz again, though. Stotz down the wall, finds the slot to Jake Allen with a shot, and he just fires it wide. Man, if there's a Bengals player that's snake bitten, it's number 9. He has been everywhere. But there he is on the back check, not hanging his head, makes a play in the defensive zone, and here he comes. Allen with some speed, gets by one. Allen tries to dance around another. Great defensive play right there by Brockport, but once again, Jake Allen hard on the puck. Here's John Glasgow. Glasgow to Allen, fires, and again, just wide. Keep feeding number 9.
He is skating with a purpose right now.
So if you're going to get back into this game, it's going to have to go through him, I think. Physical play on the boards there between players here. Monahan comes out of there with the puck, but it's sent back in to the Buffalo State zone where Jake Allen, all over the ice, picks up the puck as he's going to duck behind his own net, using the net as a bank point, and then he's going to send a breakout pass up to Luke Stotz. Here comes Luke Stotz. He's got some help coming. Stotz getting wide. Tries to feed the slot. Nobody there, and Brockport's going to break out here. Here comes Tyler Eberhard. Eberhard with Brendan O'Donnell on him. Eberhard shrugs that off, sends one to the front of the net. It's cleared away right there, and the Bengals looking to break out. Ish will send the puck up. He was looking there for Ian Wirth. That's overskated, and the Golden Eagles will send the puck right back into the zone. Brockport is perfectly content with that right now, just getting the puck and launching it back into the zone. Good pick up there by Mark Hager. Mark Hager finds Steve White. Here comes Steve White with a shot on goal. Steve White getting in on the action, threatening. Good to see him back in the lineup after a couple years away from the program. Steve White making himself noticeable. And again, Mark Hager getting a few more shifts. He has been noticeable out there today. And the line of Hager, Brendan O'Donnell, and Steve White will see another shift. Yeah,
and it's interesting. In the second game of the season, you mentioned a couple players maybe we haven't seen a ton of so far or in the past. The nice thing is, unfortunately, obviously the score allows maybe both teams to get into some players and some lines that they might otherwise not have seen.
I mean, there's an opportunity in everything right here, and you see a lot of the players in the Bengals looking to take advantage of that. Here come the Golden Eagles here, as here's a pinch here by Owen Gang, and Owen Gang will gather the puck. And that was a very obvious slash right there by Dylan Clark, and the Bengals are going to get another chance on the power play. Dylan Clark is pointing at the scoreboard after two-handed a guy. I'm not sure what the reason behind that is, but okay, cool. And we know what the score is. You still don't have to slash people. Bengals are going to send their power play out right here as Jake Allen's going to take the draw here and he's going to have Ian Wirth and Jack Campbell on his line with Monahan and Glasgow on their point. Jack Campbell looking to set something up here. Glasgow's got time and space here. Glasgow to Allen, back to Glasgow. Glasgow loses an edge, and that's going to be a breakaway for Sean McCarthy. McCarthy walking in, and he just forgets the puck, and that's a break for the Bengals because he had all day and half the night to make a move there. But players have seemed to have some trouble with the puck on this ice. I'm not sure if it's the ice or what, but here comes Jake Allen. Allen. Saucer pass to Monahan. Monahan gets his way into the slot with a backhand and a big save there by the goaltender Murphy.
Great
Puck
look.
Sitting on the back of the net right here as the Eagles will get there first, and it's going to be sent the length of the ice down, and it's going to be sent the length of the ice. Bengals looking to break out here as Jake Allen sends one up to Jack Campbell. Campbell looking to feather one through the neutral zone, and a good physical play right there by Trey Eberhard on Ryan Miller. Miller's taking on two Eagles as the puck is sent to center ice. Ryan Miller again. Miller looking to create some space for himself, takes a shot. Good save there again by Murphy, and again, no rebound, no second opportunities, and we're going to get a face-off as we are at the 12:27 mark of the third period. 50 seconds remaining in the Buffalo State power play.
And it's interesting looking a little bit more big picture at this whole tournament. This is game number 6, day 2. We haven't seen many, lopsided scores like this one, and it's interesting because Brockport has been a part of both of the lopsided games, the only two, and on both sides of the equation in
Big
those two
block
games.
right there by number 26, Tabor Monks, as he's still playing great defense here on the penalty kill. Luke Stotz looking to find it to his point man. He's got Miller. Miller trying to create a shot for himself right here. Owen Gang looking to feed one in the middle, and just good positional defense there by Brockport as there's a stick or a skate in every single lane. Pass in front there, and Damian Ish left alone, and again, a great... Are they gonna call that a what? Oh, they're gonna call an elbow, so Brockport takes another penalty, so the Bengals get another opportunity. At some point, you got to think the Bengals are going to come through here. I mean, they are 0 for 6 on the power play today, and that just doesn't happen.
Yeah, the penalties are piling up for Brockport. It seems like it's only a matter of time before it comes back to bite them. Shouldn't impact the outcome of this game, but obviously for Buffalo State, anything you can do to build momentum is important. And on the Brockport end, though, got to give credit to Murphy. I mean, that was about as hard of a save as you could possibly make.
Great save. Damian Ish, I mean, he's a big man, but Damian Ish is a very skilled player, the former captain of Kenmore West. An inspirational story nonetheless, as he did battle and he did beat cancer. So a lot to like about the kid's game on and off the ice. He's a big, strong kid, plays very hard. Inspirational story and a natural leader. So get used to seeing number 13 around the net for the Buffalo State Bengals. Ryan Miller sends the puck, and a good read there by Dylan Clark, and Dylan Clark chips it ahead, and he's going to go ahead here.
McCarthy couldn't stay onside.
Yeah, McCarthy, Dylan Clark knocked somebody off sides right there, and McCarthy ends up in the wall right there, and we're going to get the faceoff out into the neutral zone.
Yeah, that was one of those situations where Brockport was breaking out. There was a player ahead of the play, McCarthy, but he was kind of straddling that blue line. He had no momentum, and the puck carrier, which was Clark, had so much speed moving forward. It would have been the smart play to pass that puck up if McCarthy had momentum moving forward, but he really didn't, and he tried to get back on side, unable to do so. Ruined that rush.
Here's Owen Gang. Owen Gang gets by one. Gang down below the line, sends one in front, and a good crease-to-crease slide there by Dylan Murphy to keep that puck out of the net.
He's having a fantastic game.
He's awesome. He's playing awesome today. Kevin Monahan looking to dipsy-doodle around here. Monahan turns and shoots one, and there's the glove of Dylan Murphy yet again.
And he's now up to 32 saves on the game.
Shots are even, so that's not the issue today.
No, absolutely not. I think obviously the goaltending, if you have not yet given up a goal, is going to be a factor in the game. We've seen some fantastic goaltending throughout this tournament from all the teams,
Jack
really.
Howard is making his first start in a game in a while, so he hasn't been bad by any means. Hasn't had a lot of help in front of him in the defensive zone, and we're at a 5-0 lead here for the Golden Eagles. About halfway through the third period, with about 50 seconds remaining in this power play, here comes Jake Allen. Jake Allen has the puck taken off his stick, and Ian Worth will need to retrieve it. Ian Worth with the guy all over him, but Ian Worth chips it ahead, and he's going to get going. Ian Worth over the blue line. Ian Worth kind of loses the puck as it rolls on him. Puck stays in play right there, though, as we've got Brockport defender loses a stick, and the Bengals are going to be able to not do much with that opportunity. And here comes Quinn Malley out racing Glasgow and Jake Allen for the puck, but Jake Allen squeezes him out nicely, and he will regain possession.
Yeah, Jake Allen has been awesome for Buffalo State. Easily their best performer tonight.
Here comes Kevin Monahan. Monahan loses the puck right there, and it's sent all the way down the ice. And Jake Allen's got to retreat as he's got Joseph LaBarbera all over him. Puck is picked up there by Ian Worth. Ian Worth will just send the puck in deep as we are back to even strength, and because we're at even strength, that is an icing, and we're going to have a face-off coming up into the Buffalo State defensive end.
And with just under 10 minutes to go here in this game. Again, you know, for Buffalo State, just trying to take as many positives as you can out of this. See what you have on your roster. You know, it's such an early season. You know, really the first weekend of the season, this team has not been together very long. You know, you got to, if you're a player especially, you got to think of this as your opportunity to earn ice time for the next couple of games. And these next 10 minutes will probably go further towards that than the game prior to this, if I'm honest.
Another long shot there, steered wide, and Brockport looking to gain possession here. Shot right there by Mason Strasburg. Into traffic, doesn't find its way to the net, and is steered into the corner. Another hit right there laid by Jake Allen, but Brockport looking to gain possession as Monahan picks it up. Monahan will send the puck to Ian Worth. Ian Worth looking to gain the line with speed as he will chip it in, and he will go to chase after it. Murphy sends the puck around the boards there, where it's going to be picked up there as Brennan O'Donnell lays a hit. Puck sent down low as Ryan Marciello down low to pick up the puck. Marciello, he gets the puck taken off his stick, spinning around, and Jack Howard sticks out the glove and makes the save, and he will hold on for a face-off.
I mean, Howard's faced a high volume of shots tonight, and on almost all of them, he's looked like he was in good position, made a lot of nice saves tonight. You know, and Buffalo State, again, like I mentioned, getting a look at different players. This is their second goalie. They can see what they have in him. They saw what they had in A.J. White yesterday, and, you know, you can make decisions moving forward from this.
Puck is picked up right there by Brennan O'Donnell. O'Donnell will send the puck, and it hits a leg, and it's going to be sent back into the Brockport defensive end, where it's going to be picked up right there by Kyle Orr. Orr sends the puck out, and it's by Colby Lawrence. There's no icing as it is beaten out there by Brockport. Puck comes right out in front of the net. Nobody home for the Bengals to pick up the trailer, and an easy tap in, and the Brockport Golden Eagles take a 6-0 lead.
And again, nobody
Owen
picked up the
Hebler
trailer.
gets the goal.
We saw it last night. We've already seen it in this game. That's a clear area of improvement for Buffalo State. You know, we've seen that multiple times, that same exact lapse on defense, allowing the opponent to score here for Buffalo State. Obviously not the only thing that went wrong for them in this game and this weekend, but definitely something to work on.
It's the thing that went wrong the most, in my opinion. Just not good defense on pressure and not good at picking up trailers. It could be a communication thing, could be a chemistry thing, whatever the case may be. Brockport's got a touchdown, and now they're looking to put up a PAT.
It's interesting you mentioned our communication or chemistry or whatnot, because I think it really is communication a lot of times, because, you know, everybody knows you don't leave a guy open in front of the net. Like, it's not like they don't understand what's happening. It's more like you expect someone else to be in that spot, and no one ends up actually doing it. You see it in every sport. You know, oh, I got it, nobody got it. So
Yep.
It's one of those things.
Nobody has got it today for the Bengals, that is for sure, but there's a long season ahead as Damian Ish sends the puck to Owen Gang, and Owen Gang will look to break out, but the pass is turned over, and again, alone in the slot right there. This time, Michael Holding sends the puck up high. Owen Gang again having a hard time getting the puck out of the zones, picked up there by McCarthy. Shot from an angle, I think that caught bar right there as the ref signaled no goal. Again, puck is sent to the front of the net here, and it's held in there by Frank Suter.
And we've seen this all game for Brockport, just controlling possession in the offensive zone, getting multiple shot attempts per possession. It's been a huge recipe for their success today.
Puck is sent out, and it's going to be gathered right there by Frank Suter. Suter sends the puck D to D. Brockport defenseman sends the puck up ahead now to Michael Holding. Holding goes through the neutral zone and gains the line. Long shot on goal, and the puck is swallowed up there by Jack Howard, and we will get a face-off.
And that's the 30th save of the game for Howard. He's really been forced to work. Brockport's been pretty relentless on offense in all three of the periods today. Just like I said, you know, a complete night and day difference, literally, from the game against Embry-Riddle and the game here against Buffalo State for them.
Suter sends the puck in down low. Suter whips around and sends it all the way behind the net. The puck is tried to be set in front of the net. Howard didn't know where it was. It's bounced to the half wall, and the Bengals are looking to clear it out right here. Here's Campbell. Campbell looks to send it ahead here, and he's got Ryan Miller. Miller sends it across the crease. Nobody home right there, and the puck is picked up by Ian Worth. Worth sends the puck in, and Brockport looking to clear here. Indrickson looks to pinch here, but the puck is picked up there by Stanishewski at center ice. Stanishewski just retreats all the way back into his own end, and he looks for a breakout. Stanishewski sends it up to Ian Worth. Ian Worth has Miller going to the net. Ian Worth walking, taking a shot, and a save made by Dylan Murphy. And he holds on for and there's no rebound with 6 minutes and 14 seconds left to go in the third period.
And I think at this point in the game, you might expect to see, and we've probably already seen a little bit of it, but both teams, maybe emptying the bench a little bit, seeing what their fourth line has and whatnot, because I think both of these teams brought in so many new players ahead of this season. With the outcome of the game already decided, it's a great time to see what you have.
Puck set through the neutral zone, and Campbell's there to disrupt that as Ryan Miller gathers the puck in the neutral zone. Indridson looks to get wide here, drops one back to Ryan Miller. Miller, nice stick work right there, but isn't able to get a shot off. Luke Stokes keeps it at the line, but Brockport gathers, and they're looking to hit the line with speed. McCarthy takes a shot right into the legs of Bobby Stanishewski, and then Stanishewski finishes him off nicely. And we're going to get a penalty to Brockport, but we have numbers here. Here is Indrid. That was late. Did Stanishewski retaliate? This isn't, if you're the Bengals, this is not something you can be doing right now, trying to play this game. You're down 6-0. McCarthy wasn't about to react to that either. McCarthy was not taking the bait on that as Stanishewski takes a penalty after he kind of pushes McCarthy into the boards and hits him after the play. McCarthy wasn't falling for that at all. He knew much better, and Stanishewski's going to go to the box, and the Eagles will head to the power play. And
at this point, that's just, I think, frustration more than anything for Buffalo State.
Absolutely. Bobby Stanishewski never does stuff like that, so that's definitely a frustration call, but be that as it may. And it's almost poetic that Quinn Malley gets a direct deflection, and it's 7-0 Eagles, and that's almost always how that happens. And Stanishewski's at it again. He needs to get off the ice right now. He took a penalty, and it ended up in his net. Just get off the ice. You can't be doing this right now.
Yeah, and for Buffalo State, just the outcome continues to look worse and worse as it goes on.
Sean McCarthy justifying that letter. He's just looking back at Stanishewski, not giving him anything. As the Eagles take a 7-0 lead right here, and it's gotten ugly here for the Bengals. It just has not been their day.
And good composure though from Brockport. Like you said, McCarthy not giving him anything.
Oh, McCarthy wasn't falling for that at all.
Going about his business.
McCarthy has seen that 100 times. That was never going to work on him.
And he's letting the score and the game, the way the game has been played, speak for itself.
Oh, and the net comes off the moorings, and Brockport, they might have, in a closer game, that might be something worth getting angry about, because I don't know if that whistle was justified, but at this point, I don't think this Brockport lead is in much danger of all of being compromised.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen many 7-goal, 5-minute comebacks, but it's not over till it's over.
If we were on the other rink, maybe I would hear that, but
yes.
I don't know about this, the way this game has gone.
Especially not with the fact that Brockport continues to attack as they are right here.
And there's the hat trick for Quinn Malley. Again, right in front of the net, the puck is fed to him, and Malley is second goal in a couple minutes, and the Brockport Golden Eagles take an 8-0 lead as they are just piling it on the Buffalo State Bengals. And I don't blame them. Keep playing, because game's getting chippy right now, so just keep putting pucks in.
Yeah, this is just everything you could hope for your Brockport. What is going to be a great win in 5 minutes. To build off of your season here, 8 goals against a solid team, such a confidence builder.
Puck is sent around here right now, and the puck is kept in by Brockport, up 8-0, and they're still just relentlessly pressuring Buff State right now. Puck is sent to the front of the net. They're still just laying in front of the net, and then here's a slap shot from the point. That goes off a leg. Owen Gang will pick it up. Puck is sent through here, and again, another shot here as Brockport is just getting point-blank opportunities left and right here, and the Bengals are kind of just allowing them to do whatever they want.
Yeah, the resistance is really just not there right now from Buffalo State's defense, and Brockport is not hesitating to continue attacking.
Puck is held in there by Brockport, some physical play there as the Bengals gain possession from Monahan. Puck is sent through to Jake Allen. Jake Allen holds the puck there, sends it up the boards. That play is neatly intercepted there by Trey Eberhardt, and the Bengals look to gain the line. The Eagles look to gain the line. Ish will send it the length of the ice. They're going to call that a tip. Was that actually tipped, or was that a clock-killing measure? I don't know, but I will not complain.
I think at this point we're going to let more things go than not.
Oh, I thought that puck ended up in the net. It did not, but again, needless to say, Brockport continuing to pressure in the zone here. Puck is held there, and it's sent up by Stanishewski up to Monahan, but it gets by Monahan. Long shot in front, and it's picked up there by Indridson, and Indridson gets it to Monahan. Monahan with some speed takes a shot, pad save there by Murphy. Puck is sent through, looks like Stanishewski took a header right there, and it's going to be a race for the puck between Indridson. And what do we got here? We got a trip, but who's it on? And again, some post-whistle shoving that just doesn't seem necessary at all at this point in the game.
Yeah, and you see Brockport really just stepping in and being like, come on, let's get out of here. There's 3 minutes
I mean,
left.
that's the thing. Brockport's not falling for this at all. Brockport's just standing there letting whatever happen. They're trying to get out of here. They're not taking any more unnecessary penalties. They're not even so much as pointing at the scoreboard right now. And yep, I see you, Kyle Orr. Yep, you point to your Brockport logo. You guys are up 8-0. You guys have played a really good game. Glad you see us up here.
They are hitting Clark with a penalty after that play against
All right, so
Brockport.
it's Clark who's getting the penalty. Very nice. Well, not nice, but it's the right call. Stanishewski with a shot on goal save, and there's a rebound, and 2 Bengals converge on it, and they end up blocking each other's shot. Oh, that's a metaphor for how today's gone for them.
Yeah, it really is, because they've had so many opportunities, especially on the power play. You know, at this point, all you want to do is just get one across and a miscommunication like we've seen.
Another shot saved there by Jack Howard. 2 Bengals again, don't communicate, but they're going to get a breakout out of this as well, as here come the Bengals. Magnus Indridson gets the puck down below the dot. Puck is sent to Indridson, and he's going to take a shot, and it's going to be held right there by Dylan Murphy.
And he makes his 36th.
I mean, the Bengals have put shots on
game.
him. They definitely can't deny that. Bengals are going to lean in right here. Is this going to be Brennan O'Donnell, Vincent Zach, and Caden Mendick with Owen Gang and Colby Lawrence on the points for the power play? Mendick looking to get something in the slot right here. Puck is cleared to the center ice zone where Colby Lawrence will pick it up. Lawrence will send it across over to Owen Gang. Owen Gang, D to Colby Lawrence. Lawrence picks up the puck here. Puck is lost here, and Brockport looking to gain attack. There's another shot down low. Saved there by Jack Howard. And we're going to get a whistle as we are inside 2 minutes to go here in this hockey game.
And 50 seconds to go on that penalty to Clark for Brockport. And, you know, again, I think for them right now, just continue to play the way you've been playing. Keep the puck away from your own end. Keep that 0 on the scoreboard and move on and build momentum for the rest of your season moving forward.
That face-off did not go off really correctly at all, and we are going to have another drop coming up in the offensive zone for Brockport.
Less than 2 minutes to go.
Face-off won there by Buffalo State, and they are going to hold it with Glasgow. Glasgow sends it up the wall to Monahan. Monahan sends a pass up in, caught there by Jake Allen. Allen finds his way down low, and he looks to flip one in front of the net. There's one in the slot, and a good block right there. Glasgow wires one, and another block right there as the Bengals just looking to shoot the puck right here. Glasgow holds it, sends one across. Ian Worth is going to pick up the puck right here. Ian Worth gets shrugged off, but still gets the puck down low as Jack Campbell gets taken down, and the Golden Eagles will send the puck all the way down the ice as we are inside a minute, 20 seconds to go here in the third period.
And just 5 seconds or so until they're back to even strength, Brockport, but they're still on the attack shorthanded.
Brockport gaining the line here with Tony Robinson. Robinson holding the line there, nothing doing. And the Bengals are going to look to break out. Jake Allen looks to dipsy doodle back into the corner. He's going to try to skate the breakout. Allen gets the puck up to John Glasgow. Glasgow hitting the line with a head of steam. Glasgow gets by Robinson, but the puck is sent into the corner. Glasgow takes a hit down in the corner right here. Campbell delivering a hit right here, but here comes a race for the puck right here. Here comes McCarthy walking in, and a save made by Jack Howard. He's still playing with 40 seconds left in the game. Campbell sends the puck in, and it's going to be held there. Campbell looking to drop it, and Robinson gets free again, and Brockport looking to attack with numbers. Here comes Bunk. Bunk takes a shot, saved there by Howard. Allen holding the puck in the corner.
Final
Puck is
20
sent across.
seconds.
There's a shot and after a great performance. Definitely immediately washed that nasty taste after a hard-fought but tough loss to Embry-Riddle. Giving credit where it's due, the Eagles were the better team. They showed it. They played smart, and they're going to head home 1-1 as the Bengals will head home for their home opener next Friday night, 0-2. Few things to like, definitely some things to work on right here, and we are going to see what happens as both teams got 2 games under their belt. We learned a lot about both, and we're going to see where we head going forward. Any final thoughts on this game, Ryan?
Well, I definitely think this is a palate cleanser for Brockport after last night's loss. You know, they're not even going to be thinking about that on that ride home back to Western New York after this huge win against a local rival. You know, just everything went right for them in this game, just about, and pretty much the exact opposite for Buffalo State. Very disappointing weekend for them, but obviously a lot of season ahead, plenty to build on.
Yeah, there's some to build on right here. There's some stuff you like to see, but there's definitely some buttoning up to do here. So we are going to step away momentarily, and we'll be back for the 3 stars of the game.
Bridges have connected people for centuries. When it comes to helping small businesses build bridges with the people they serve, there's a new gold standard. 412 Communications offers a uniquely comprehensive array of media solutions to help your brand establish and maintain strong, lasting connections with your clientele.
There's benefits to practicing both indoors and outdoors, but one of the great things about practicing indoors here, with the technology we have, that golf ball, whatever it's doing in here, is exactly what it's doing outside. So using it here allows you the opportunity to change, to play around with your numbers, to see what fits you best and how your eye sees the golf shot, and able to then allow you to have the repetition to do it on the course under pressure, time in and time out. I think one of the best things about having an instructor that you could rely on is you have someone to bounce ideas off of, and sometimes they're there just to remind you that one thing you could have forgot about from a few lessons ago. An instructor's job is to also help keep you on track with the end game, or the end goal I should say, in sight, and slowly but surely.
And welcome back to the Lake Placid Olympic Center, USA Rink, as the Brockport Golden Eagles defeated the Buffalo State Bengals 8-0. Our 3rd star of the game is Sean McCarthy, turning in an outstanding performance, both on the power play and even strength. Our 2nd star, the Lancaster product, Quinn Malley, with his 1st career goal, his 2nd career goal, and his 3rd career goal, and his 1st career hat trick. And then our 1st star, Dylan Murphy, the goaltender, with a great performance and a huge shutout for the Golden Eagles to wipe the slate clean after a pretty disappointing loss early in the season. Ryan, any final thoughts on this game before we sign off?
All I can say is I'm looking forward to the UNY CHL season here on Nickel City Hockey Network. We saw 2 of the premier teams in that division go head-to-head in that last game. I'm sure it's going to get better from here on out. Besides that, thanks for tuning in here on Nickel City Hockey Network. We got 2 more games for you here tonight from yesterday's winners. We'll see you in the next stream. Thank you.
Thank you very much. This is Nickel City Hockey Network. Have a great rest of your day. We will see you for U of R and Hofstra.